So, basically, I got stopped out. Um, and yeah, today I'm just gonna talk to myself, kind of. That's what these are, basically. About why trading is so hard and why 98% of traders will never end up making money or they'll quit before any of that. And there's only one reason, which is emotions. That's the correct answer. There is no other answer. Because I know this for a fact because I've been given a strategy that works for hundreds and thousands of people, but yet like everyone applies the same strategy, but only a few people are actually can make money from the strategy, and that's because of emotions. So if I gave 100 people my strategy that I use right now on a piece of paper, word for word, everything, and I gave them the paper, only two of those 100 people will ever be able to make money using the strategy, and it's not everyone has the same piece of paper. It's it's what you're like doing with your emotions and how you're trading. And honestly, there's many emotions that come into play when you're trading. Fear, greed, let me think. Fear, greed, anger, happiness, sadness, like all this stuff, boredom. And that's all the stuff that eventually what it comes down to. So, for example, every single day, if you are a good trader, you will do the same thing every single day. Sometimes that means not trading, but you will follow the same trading plan. I have the trading plan written up right here. Every single day, you do the same stuff. And honestly, the boredom of doing that, if you are a profitable day trader, it is boring. You should be bored and not really have fun with it. It's just like you're just watching lines move. And I think that's where a lot of people mess up is because they're not following their strategy and the strategy is what makes them the strategy is what and emotions together is what helps them become profitable, but they don't follow the strategy because it's too like boring for them, so they'll just like instead just skip the strategy part and trade out of the boredom of not trading or following your trading plan. And honestly, that results in shit trades, and so forth. So yeah. Also, I think fear, like just emotions are 100% what is stopping people from making money in the markets, and it's just so hard to explain. But like, it's just such an emotional battle between just you and just you. Like no one else is there to tell you what to do. You can have the set plan, and the thing is, the plan the strategy works, but when it's not working for you, it just makes you more frustrated. So you just start doing random things, trading without the strategy, all this stuff, which ultimately is just going to make you unprofitable and you'll quit probably. So that's why 98% of traders fail is because of emotions, because they're not following the trading plan, which is giving them extra emotions that they don't need. Like if you were a robot, you were programmed to do this trading plan right here, your win rate would probably be like 90% because you know what's happening, no emotions going into play. You're not like, oh, should I take out because I'm down a bunch? Should I take out because I'm up a bunch? Just like no, it's just like a set plan for what you're supposed to do. And today is a great example of that. So as you can see right here, great example of me being emotional or whatever. So as you can see right here on the 1 minute, market opens. That's what this line is. And we have this liquidity sweep right here, but it's only on the 5 minute. And my strategy calls for a high time frame liquidity sweep, 4 hour, 1 hour. And there wasn't anything on the 4 hour, first off. I can look right here and see. Let's see. There wasn't anything on the 4 hour. There was maybe that would count. Sure. Then we wait for a 5 minute break of structure. I didn't do that. Market opens and dumps off, sells off, and the break of structure is all the way up here on the 5 minute. Is right here. Price hasn't even gotten there yet still, and I'm recording this video as I'm recording. I've taken the trade without even waiting for a break of structure. and my plan calls to do that. But I didn't want to just sit here and be bored, and I didn't want to miss out. I had FOMO, so I was just like, yes, fuck my trading plan. I'm just going to do this. And as you can see, I got stopped out. So yeah, I entered the trade before a break of structure on the 5-minute even happened, right? We're literally still in a downtrend, and now, I guess, yeah, there's been a 5-minute break of structure now, but right here. So right here from this candle is the break of structure, and now I'd be waiting for a fair value gap to be formed right here. But I already took a trade like literally 30 minutes ago, way past all of this bull crap. So yeah, now we're waiting for a 5-minute fair value gap to form, and then I'm not trading though. I already took my one trade and I got stopped out, as you can see. So it also comes down to being patient. Like, if you're not patient enough, you should be able to be patient with boredom, right? Like, you should be able to just be sitting there and patient with nothing happening at all. That's just how it's supposed to work. Let's see, what else do I have here? Yeah, so my strategy, daily bias. First off, daily bias, yeah, sure, we're bullish, so I'll be looking for longs. I said that in yesterday's video. Hourly, yep, looking for longs. Liquidity sweep, no, that did not even happen. I guess you could maybe count this on the hourly, but I wouldn't count it, honestly, right there. Sure, count that. And then, 5-minute break of structure. But that liquidity sweep didn't even happen during the New York session, so it's like kind of just, it's like whatever. Like, you could have taken that trade right here, I guess, at like before market open. Maybe I'll trade market open a little, because recently New York session has just been so choppy. But honestly, I shouldn't be. Why am I trading choppy sessions anyways? Right, that's my fault. Like, if you just look on the 15-minute, who the actual hell wants to trade that right there? Who wants to trade this? What is that even? There's no... Price is literally in the center of where it started, like 5 or like more like 7 hours ago. Price is in the same spot where it started. Like, I just, yeah, and the Forex Factory, there was news today, so I thought the market would move a little more. I guess not, though. But yeah, I'm not following my trading plan when I need to be. I'm also focused on this stupid like crypto meme coin bull run that's happening right now. I'm not 18, so I can't fucking do the account, and I just got banned on my Coinbase account because I just got banned on my Coinbase account because I'm not 18. They figured that out through my email or something. So yeah, that sucks. But also, I'm also going to talk a little bit about stop losses. During this exact trade, like, I wasn't getting a high risk to reward on it, which I didn't like, so I just moved my stop closer before I took the trade, which is not what you're supposed to do. I'm supposed to just be patient and wait for a setup with a good risk to reward. And if I would have just simply just waited right here, let me get rid of this. If I would have simply just waited for price to come down to here, which I was going to put my stops, I bought right here. I was going to put my stops. I put my stops below this fair value gap. I was, no joke, thinking about putting my stops right here. Just like that. Below this to get basically a 1-to-1 risk to reward. Or, I mean, I would have put it up here. Let's see. I still could have hit a 1-to-2. I don't know what I was thinking. And as you can see, price, I would have bought here. It would have it wouldn't have hit my stop loss. It would have came close. And then I would have came all the way up to here. And then I would have moved my stop to break even. It would have been a break even day. So I need to work on placing my stop. Instead of focusing on some crazy risk to reward and moving my stop, or just doing a 1-to-2 right away because that's what I see, I need to wait for a good setup so I can get a good risk to reward. I don't even need a good risk to reward. I just need to wait for a good setup like this. And yeah, it's pretty simple, really. It's just all emotional bullcrap, which the bullcrap actually is what's causing traders to fail. So, yeah, literally this chart stuff is like, all of this is like 10% of, not even, like 5% of what trading actually is, I feel like. And I know that probably doesn't make sense, but yeah. So I like it's just hard to just like when the strategy, the strategy works, and you're doing all this shit, and you're not following the strategy, and there's something wrong. You think there's something wrong with you, which there is, and so yeah, like I would be up, right? I would have been almost up, like I have $5,000, but I just put my stop too close, and that's the thing. Honestly, I shouldn't even have taken the trade. I just need to wait for more confirmation. That's the thing. Wherever your stop loss is, I heard this once. So like, let me do this as an example. If you have your stop loss, if you have your stop loss right here, for example, and you think that's where your stop loss is. Some guy, I watched like a TED Talk or whatever it was, said that wherever your stop loss is should actually be where you're going to enter, because most of the time your stop loss is going to get hit and it's going to go right in your direction, just like what happened to me. And that's a perfect example. So if price were to do this, right, come down, stop me out, and then go all the way up, instead I just move here. Look, wait. Instead, I just move my entry point to right here. So right when it gets to where my stop would have been, I'm in. And instead of price coming down like this and stopping me out, I would only be in a little bit of drawdown before boom, take profit. And that's just another example of why you need to just really every little finite detail, emotions or not, needs to be accounted for. It's just ridiculous. Like, there's so much shit needing to be accounted for that I understand why this is overwhelming for people, why people quit. Yeah, it's like, it's a lot of stuff to know about. And yeah, let me see if I have anything else in my notes. Oh yeah, I've got this sphere right here. So this was on Paper Trade. This is just a fake account. Last week I was trading on my demo account, which was like real money, not like my demo account. But I passed that already, and I'll have to wait till I'm 18. So I'm just trading like fake money, I guess. But right here, fear. You should encourage losses so you can learn and grow. Boom. I just hit a loss. Obviously, I'm learning from it. But at the same time, like, if you're not doing anything forward after that loss to prevent the next loss, like, you're not doing shit. Let's see here. Understand the feeling of winning and losing money. So, to be honest with you, it's insane. It's an insane emotional roller coaster. There's people who have been day traders who literally will hit a winning trade that makes millions of dollars, and then 2 seconds later, right, trade hits the field, and then like 2 or 3 minutes later, not seconds, they kill themselves. Because there's so much fucking stupid emotional headspace stuff going on that is what actually happens. Is that happens to traders, is like there's so much emotions going on whether you win or lose, and they just can't take it. And so, yeah, let me just look at some more of these. So emotions are just a huge part of it. Overconfidence. This is a good one that I have written down. Don't be greedy. 1. Playing off of probability. Oh yeah. So the markets, right, can either go up or down. It's a 50-50 chance. You have no idea. That's what people say is gambling, which yes, it is. That's literally a coin toss. You're betting money on a coin toss. So that's why if you can find anything, literally anything that works for you and the markets as part of your strategy to give you like a 60-40 edge, where 60% of the time you're right, 40% of the time you're wrong, you will make money no matter what. If you are right 60% of the time and wrong 40% of the time, and you have good risk management, you're right no matter what. It's just a game of probabilities. It's just a game of probabilities, so that's just how it is, I guess. And then under the overconfidence, stop taking so many trades. after you have a huge winning week, you just feel like unstoppable, and you're just starting to take like insane trades that honestly make no sense. That comes down to modifying your trading plan because you're bored, or because you're too greedy, or because you're too confident, and that what happens is you can literally get shit on. Look right here. This is what happened to me. I got shit on. Don't fall into the trap of overconfidence or fear. I fell into the trap of overconfidence. Last week I had so many good trades. This week I'm a bum. And yeah, I think that is the hardest emotional part for a trader is after there's nothing like you could lose a bunch and yeah, but there's no other feeling versus like winning for a week straight and then you go into a shit losing week. Obviously I made way more than I lost this week just because I have good risk management, but still, it's just like it has nothing to do about money. It has everything to do about the actual trade you took, right? So yeah, I just feel like overconfidence, that's another big thing. Let me keep looking through here. Order blocks. One thing I do need to use is order blocks more. Which is like this shit right here, kind of. I don't know. Order blocks are just mid sometimes. It's kind of just like this. Yeah, it's confusing, but I need to use order blocks more. Let me see if I can go back and see where I would be in this trade. Back. All right, yeah. I would be up still in this trade right now if I just had my stops below the most recent low. Last week, that's what I did, and I hit a lot of good 1 to 2s. Price did come down close, and then it went up. And I just need to be more careful with my stops. And yeah, that's basically it. So, let me see here. This was the actual one. It's like that. All right. How to take a win in life and in the markets. This is another good one. Is a win there should be no emotions. It should be emotionless. A win versus a loss. Here's the thing. A loss, this is what they say. This is what everyone tells you is that you shouldn't have an emotion whether you lose or win. Me personally, I'm not there yet. When I win, I'm excited as fuck. When I lose, I'm not like sad, but I'm just like, damn, I lost. And I'm sure after you've been in the game of trading for over 4 years and you're winning, it's just like nothing. Yeah, obviously you're not going to have that much emotions because it's probably your millionth time hitting a take profit and all that stuff. But for me, it's like, this whole thing is new to me. So, yeah. Don't act based on money. This is what I was telling you earlier is obviously if you have good risk management and a profitable strategy and a profitable mindset, you're going to make money. But it shouldn't be about the money. It should be about the quality of the trades you take. A+ setups, which an A+ setup involves following your trading plan, which involves being patient and all the emotions going with that. And that right there is why traders fail, is because they're not following the trading plan and then they get emotional with it. Another thing is if you take one trade and lose, almost always there's a study proven the second trade a trader takes within a day has like a 80% chance of being a loser and a 20% chance of being a winner, because after you've taken a loss already, you're just like wanting to get the money back, you're entering off stupid things. So the second trade you take throughout the day is almost always a losing trade. So that's why you probably shouldn't trade twice ever. I only take one trade a day. Yesterday I took 2, which was first time in a fucking long time. And yeah, learn from the wins and figure out how you can repeat it. Okay, this is a good one. Last week, I was having a lot of wins. I had a winning week. I didn't have a losing day last week. And what I was doing right was following my trading plan. And with following your trading plans comes the emotion part. If you can follow your trading plan, you can follow your emotions. That's the thing. And yeah, last week, if this was last week, I would have put my stops here and I would still be up in this trade. I would have hit not take profit, but I would have hit break even. And just like that, like, I wouldn't have lost money. It's really simple, honestly. So that's how I need to repeat it. It's just by following my trading plan and being disciplined, not overconfident, and not have emotions. I know that's easier said than done. Look at this. Price is just ripping down right now. This is an order block. This is an order block right here is this. As you can see, price comes out of it right here, taps back in a little right here, and then just boosh. But anyways, like, I just... So yeah, learn from the wins, figure out how I can repeat it. Yeah, last week I can repeat it by following my trading plan, following my rules, being disciplined overall, and just being a good trader, right? Like, there's the picture perfect trader, the picture perfect trade, which is, and honestly, you can be, I heard something once, you're 8 to 10 trades away from being the trader you want to be. That's it. But the thing is, 8 to 10 trades shouldn't be in a week, right? You're not a week away from being the trader you should be, or a week away from being the trader you want to be, because 8 to 10 trades, let's just say 10 for the long run. That's 2 weeks straight of making every winning trade, and not every winning trade, but at making two weeks straight of following your trading plan every day and executing not with your emotions but with your trading plan. 2 weeks straight, right? I know it's 8 to 10 trading days away from being the trader you want to be. Sounds ridiculous, and it sounds like, oh, that's really easy. But realistically, that's 2 weeks at a minimum. 2 weeks at a minimum, because you're not supposed to be trading every day in the first place. A good trader only takes about 8 trades a month. So or like the really good traders, 8 trades a month, and it's really high quality setups. So if you're taking, so that means you're going to have to go a month straight. Over 21 days. 21 days to form a habit. A month straight of following your trading plan, not using your emotions, executing when you're supposed to and when not to, and all of that jazz. I bet you price is going to go down right here off this fair value gap. Yep. Called it. We'll see if price reacts off this fair value gap. That's a month straight of following your plan on all of the stuff you're supposed to be doing right. And yeah, I just said it out loud. It's easy to say, but to actually do and follow is extremely hard. It's so hard that 98% of traders won't do it and 2% will. And yeah, let's keep looking at here. When you win, don't think you're really good. That's me. Last week I won. I thought I was the shit. And as you can see, we're right here sitting here with a break even, or with a fucking losing day. So yeah, I just treat it like a profession. I feel like I do this a lot. I feel like last week I was really locked in on it actually being a job where I just sit down. And last week it was fun because I was winning a lot, but after a while I can see how you get bored of that, right? It's just another like thing you're just doing every day, winning every day, losing every day. Just no emotions eventually. Let's see here. This one says don't look at running trades. I kind of agree with that, not really. I'd say if you're up a bunch, I say yeah, watch your trades, because that's how you're gonna develop. That's how you're gonna develop the skill to be patient, wait, and all that good stuff. Is by that. Like if you're what time is it? Like if you don't, I did this already. If you don't watch your trades while you're in the trade, you could go all the way up, miss take profit by a tick, and get stopped out and lose money. But if you're watching the trade, you're trailing your stop loss up, so you don't lose the money. And I think that's a good thing. I also think watching the wicks form and stuff like that. That's why bar replay doesn't really help emotionally, is because, like for example, if you were looking to take a short right here in this area where price just went down right here, see that? But you're here, right? And this is what price is doing. Bar replay makes it look so easy, right? It's just like, oh yeah, I'm just going to wait and wait and wait. Each one of these is a minute. That's a minute of waiting till you think you should enter. Each one of those, right? And then maybe like, oh, that's that right there, and you entered. But like bar replay doesn't, you can just click through the minutes like it's nothing. Look at like it's so easy. But realistically, each candlestick, all the wicks, the movements are going to give you emotions, and you are going to feel the emotions as the candlestick's forming. For example, if I was in short right here and I saw this candle forming, I'd be like, oh shoot, I'm going to get stopped out. And then I see this move down and you're like, oh, never mind. And you see it move up like that and you're like, I'm really going to get stopped out. Stuff like that, right? And that just comes with being in the markets a lot, and also it comes with trust in yourself, that you have enough trust within yourself to not be afraid and to have trust that your trade will hit if you did follow your trading plan, and if everything goes right with the trading plan. You should have, if you followed your trading plan 100%, you should have the confidence in the back of your head that the trade will hit. There should be no fear, which that's easy to say, but yeah. So basically I got stopped out. I didn't follow my trading plan for shit. Obviously I got stopped out. Good thing it's paper trade. But yeah, I just could avoid it by not trading, right? There should be, if you're a good trader, there could be a 2-week period straight where you sit down on the charts 2 hours every day for 2 weeks. That's 20 hours, because 5, right? That's 20 hours of just sitting and staring at a screen, and and if it was a bad 2 weeks, you shouldn't trade at all if it didn't follow your trading plan. And that's the hard part. There's traders, the really good traders are able to sit in front of a chart for 2 hours every day for 2 weeks straight and not take a trade because it doesn't follow their trading plan. If you can do that, you can probably do anything. Honestly, that would be fucking insane. But I know it's possible. Anything's possible, really. So, yeah, that's basically all I have for this video. I know it's kind of just me talking about everything, not really like one specific thing, mostly emotions. So, yeah, 98%. If you gave a strict trading plan printed out to 100 people, this is what you need to do. 2 of those people will be able to actually make money from it because it's all the emotional stuff, right? The 98 people are just like, oh, I don't want to wait for the strategy, I'm just going to do it, or some stupid stuff. But the 2 people that actually do wait for the strategy to happen and wait for a good execution point and just follow the plan, don't use emotions to enter, don't use emotions to exit, all that, those 2 people will ultimately end up making money. And yeah, that's basically what I have to say, is emotions is what's going to make or break your trading career. Go like and subscribe.